Starbucks has announced that it will remodel over 1,000 stores by the end of 2026, guys, at the price tag of $150K per store. Now, I will tell you that the same announcement also includes their CEO, Brian Niccol, who we all know has not been very honest. That's constantly in the media in the past, saying that Starbucks will no longer focus on being a coffee or a pastry company, but will in fact become the world's greatest customer service company. And I understand that's a little bit of brand marketing and what he's trying to do. They're trying to create what they call the third space effect. Third space effect is you go to home, you go to work, what's your third space that you hang out with? They want that to be Starbucks. So I get the branding, I get the marketing for it. The problem here is that Brian is really full of shit and nobody believes him anymore after what he did at Chipotle last year. So Brian was the dude that was all over the media going out and saying that the portions hadn't decreased for Chipotle when even Chipotle managers and Chipotle workers made hundreds of videos on social media showing everybody that they had to tap the spoons and have any excess fall out, that these were orders from corporate, that they were lying, and it just made Brian and his CMO, who he made go out and do the same message everywhere, look really foolish and untrustworthy. And when you started, by the way, as a gym dude that loves to eat protein, like Chipotle has been my jam for years, but the prices have about tripled since COVID. And so I used to be able to get like a full burrito or burrito bowl for like $8.75. It's crazy now. I can't walk out of there for less than 20 bucks at least. So the point is that for him to go on TV the whole last year that he was at Chipotle and say that they hadn't increased prices and that the portions weren't any smaller, when sometimes when you'd order online and you'd get a burrito that was smaller than the size of your hand, you're like, this is garbage. And then to go out and say that, it just made everybody not trust him at all. So the fact that Starbucks is going to invest this much into stores is actually a good sign. And I totally get the branding of trying to make this the third space that people want to hang out and have great customer service. I think this is a great way for a company to move forward. However, the effect on that and the type of companies that Brian has run before usually means that prices are going to increase pretty dramatically. And Starbucks is already at the price point where a lot of people don't want to pay it anymore. So I would say that while this looks like a well-designed program up front, I would not be surprised to see the prices get near double what they are in the next few years. Let me know your thoughts and let me know if you think this is where it's going as well.